In deep to left center, but he can't come up with it. Around will trot home to score from third as Dwight.
Big spot for that. Come through with a 2-out arc.
In now is at lift, a foul ball off to the left and out of play. He's set, now the pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One for the Sox in the inning on this RBI triple. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Corey Hunter will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
One strike now to Hunter. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So one away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after them.
And now a pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
2-2 pitch on the way. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Two. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Danny Santana will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's another 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. They're down 1-0. Melky Cabrera makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The pitch. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. And the 1-1 is on the ground down to third. And a rather easy first out. Adam LaRoche will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Ready now on 1-1. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time to get LaRoche, and that's the second out.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
First pitch on the way. Jose Abreu is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
The 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Now the first pitch.
Joe Mauer.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. 1-2 now to the former MVP.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
A leap there by Cabrera, but he won't have a shot at that one. That ball is gone. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Joe Mauer. Number 11 for him on the season as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1. Oswaldo Arcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Trevor Plouffe will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that's taken for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Brian Dozier will dig in. He singled his first time around. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Pitch on the way. play. Now here's the pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One for the Twins in the inning, and it comes on this Joe Mauer solo blast. Bottom of the fourth coming up, all even at one apiece.
Leading off the board for the White Sox,
Alexi Ramirez will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Now a hard liner toward short, and Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. J.B. Shuck will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And they get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the first offering. Ramirez running at first. One attempt misses. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A runner at second, nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Tyler Flowers will stride in again. Singled and later scored his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Matt Davidson will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
The 1-0 home. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. White Sox leave one. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. First pitch coming. Byron Buxton is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now the 1-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Right now, that fastball has been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Corey Hunter comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Now here's the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the fifth. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied at 1-1. Number 7 will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Adam Eaton He'll step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now a ball lined towards center field, and he's got himself a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, runner back safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Here's the first offering. Runner goes for second, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch, he'll try it again from first. A ball hit hard to the left side, and oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
Boy, here you can't get angry at a hitter for hitting the ball too hard. But I think because this got to the outfield grass in such a hurry, that runner from first had to put on the brakes, or the hit and run could have backfired at third base.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. Jose Abreu will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch coming. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Two runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Come on, White Sox.
Ready with the 2-1. And this will find the seats first and second now. 1 man out.
Let's send this guy to the shower.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Buxton is there. 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Alexi Ramirez. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Just a little parachute shot out there into right field, but, you know, it's going to work for him as you see it get down out there. That's going to drive in a run.
J.B. Shuck. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. And here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 3 and the Twins 1. Eduardo Nunez will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Danny Santana is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Joe Mauer will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over, the hard-throwing right-hander Blaine Boyer. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Tyler Flowers is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The pitch. Hit softly to the right side. A quick out number 1. Matt Davidson will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Off the plate again. 2-0 now. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Number 7 waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Number 7 will stand in. 1 for 2 with a triple so far. A dive, but he's back. Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And he's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
And a dive, but he's back in. Now the 2-0 home. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But this will get foul. 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Here comes a 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Adam Eaton will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. And the runner back. First pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0. 2-0 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Two-0 count, the pitch, and a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Two 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, this is a tough way to help your on-base percentage out as a leadoff hitter, but he's on base here regardless.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Oswaldo Arcia will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Sale's pitch is hit on the ground out to Ramirez. It's short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Trevor Plouffe will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too. Now another 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's another 1-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Brian Dozier will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple. Byron Buxton will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2-out errors that lead to runs.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in foul. A 2-1 offering. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. score holds. It's 3-1. Casey Fiend will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. Adam LaRoche is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-0 pitch now. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. So 1 away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger, Jose Abreu. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And that misses, 1-1. Pitch on the way. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Now the pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Alexi Ramirez will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch coming. This is foul, right side. He waits. Now the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. From the belt, the pitch. And a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's down on strikes here for route number 2. J.B. Shuck will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch on the way. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. He's ready. Now the pitch. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. And Torrey will make the catch, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Now the first pitch. Corey Hunter is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Here's the first offering. Kurt Suzuki is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Eduardo Nunez will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Danny Santana will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Line hard to center field. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Minnesota, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Tyler Flowers will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. One away. Matt Davidson will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Slider worked last time. Why not go to it again? 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Now batting,
Number 7 will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And this is hit hard up the middle. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and it's still 3-1. Joe Mauer will dig in. He homered back in the 4th.
for the Twins, first baseman number 7.
First pitch coming. Fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick. And that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Oswaldo Arcia will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Trevor Plouffe is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Now here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Derek Harrow, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The White Sox win it 3-1. Good night from Chicago.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base.